Good morning. Got my Savinelli Deluxe Milano Zulu, which I dyed. You can probably hardly see it. And I'm smoking a last of a sample of Kendal Flake, which is really old and has lost a lot of the aroma, unfortunately, all that floral aroma. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about tobacco reviews, and many of you'll probably notice I've never done a tobacco review. Some of you know I'm not a super frequent smoker, and even right now I'm probably smoking more than I ever have, but sometimes I'll go weeks or months without having a chance. To go so long without having a chance to have a pipe. And what that means is, even though I've been smoking for quite some time, I have not smoked a ton of tobacco. When I open a tin, it usually takes years. And part of that's because I open so many tins at once. But I kind of have a feeling that you shouldn't be posting public reviews of something unless you have some kind of knowledge from which to base your reviews. And this is not something where I'm trying to indict anybody or say this YouTube user, you don't know enough, you shouldn't be posting reviews, but more as a personal thing. I've just always thought, you should know what you're talking about. You should kind of have a wide experience with different types of tobaccos. If you're reviewing an English blend, you should have tried a lot of English blends, or at least a decent number. You should like English blends before you go and review one and say it's crap just because it's not a style you prefer. And so, because of that, I've just never gotten around to doing it. These feelings kind of annoyed me, but probably in other areas first, like buying musical equipment, and you get online to figure out what's a good guitar, what's a nice amplifier, and you have somebody who's, this is the first guitar I've ever had and it is so awesome, I love it. And that's, it doesn't tell you anything. It tells you that this one person is basically writing a review to make themselves feel better about the guitar they have. It doesn't actually give you any information on whether that's a guitar that you should buy, because that person has no idea what they're talking about. So you can kind of get a little bit of that if you get on review sites. If you're on tobacco reviews, for instance, you'll have somebody who's never tried an English blend before, and they pick up their first one because it doesn't taste like 1Q. They think it's crap, and it's skews ratings, and you have to learn to weed through those things. But then you also, if you just look at the numbers get skewed. So all that to say, I've not done a review before, but I will have one forthcoming here shortly, because I promised a major that I would. And I think finally, after a few years, I have at least a little bit of knowledge. I've tried a variety of blends, and even different blends in a certain genre, perhaps, and I think I'm now at least a little bit better qualified, although I'm still somewhat hesitant for the reasons I've just discussed. I also am hesitant not to post it because he sent me a sample asking for a review, and so you'll see me reviewing Newminster Superior Navy Flake soon, and possibly even some other blends. So I may start doing a few tobacco reviews. What are your thoughts on this? I know some people say any opinion on something is good to hear, and it's maybe good for a novice to have the opinion of other novices. So I'm not saying that my view is completely right, but what do you think about it? What have I left out? If Feel free to agree, disagree, comment, video reply, do whatever you want. Cheers.